Hi, this is Vijay Bambani, and as I promised you in my first video on book reviews, I bring to you 5 must-read books on trading that you must have in your library, which will help you tremendously as a trader, and I assure you these books will pay you many hundreds of times over in the cost of the book in the first few trades themselves. So get your cup of coffee. Let's get down to these exciting books, and here goes. Book number 1, Candlestick Charting Explained by Gregory Morris. This fantastic book is available from Tata McGraw-Hill in the low-cost Indian editions at $625 before discounts. Extremely well-written book. It's what you would call a mini coffee table book, where you will learn everything you need to know about candlestick charting. This book is divided into 11 chapters, and it assumes that you're a first-time candle chart learner, and it will basically offer you hand-holding and the training to become an expert or a master candlestick chart trader. So this book I would recommend very, very highly. The second book, written by an author who needs no introduction in the world of technical analysis. Martin Pring on Price Patterns. Martin Pring is known as a technical analyst's technical analyst, or a trader of the traders. He is a doer of deeds, a veteran in Wall Street, and a master technical analyst. We are all familiar with what price patterns are: head and shoulders, triangles, flags, pennants, etc., etc. What are their unique points, how to trade them, how to make money from them, more importantly, how to make money from them. Also, Martin shares his insights into how he identifies various patterns which are basically not contained anywhere, including Google. For example, I loved his portion where he discusses Pinocchio bars. As we all know, Pinocchio was a cartoon character whose nose would basically grow every time he lied. So every time the market lies and creates a false tick, Martin Pring calls this a Pinocchio bar. How to basically avoid the pitfalls of these traps laid down by the market is something this book will teach you all about. Extremely well written, which is something you would obviously take for granted coming from Martin Pring. This book is divided into 16 chapters. It's complete with a lot of charts and graphs, and also comes with a CD. And this book is published by McGraw-Hill Publications. A low-cost Indian edition is also available, but I bought this book a couple of years ago from the original, of course, and I love to go through this book once at least in 2 years so that the refresher value of the book is not lost on me. I now come to book number 3, which I would absolutely recommend to you as a must-have in your trading library. Technical Analysis by Charles Kirkpatrick and Julie Dahlquist. Now this book is something which is a CMT level technical analysis guidebook. You would not be wrong to call it a mini coffee table book. You can see that it's very well written, extremely complete with all aspects of technical analysis and trading. This book in detail covers the psychology of technical analysis, basic principles, various kinds of charts and graphs, the Dow theory, Japanese candlesticks, point and figure charting, etc., etc. And this book is basically extremely well organized into 9 portions or 9 components, each with chapters on its own. And this book has a lot of charts and graphs, as you can see here, all in black and white, published by FT Press. This book I bought a couple of years ago at $60. I'm sure the price would have come down, and like I told you in the first video itself, you can get extremely good condition second-hand books from alibris.com, ALIBRIS, alibris.com or abooks.com. Sometimes you may also get some bargains on Amazon Marketplace in the second-hand books edition. But hey, being a book lover, my library is full of first-hand books. And I think this book itself will pay you a minimum of 100 times over its cost in the first few months itself. I now come to book number 4, Technical Analysis from A to Z. Before you think, oh no, another book on technical analysis on how to trade, you're mistaken. This book is a resource which you need to have in your trading arsenal or your quiver. Basically, this book alphabetically arranges all the studies and oscillators that are known to technical analysts. So, as the title itself suggests, it covers everything from absolute breadth index to the zigzag. A to Z, everything is covered. So if there's a technical analysis pattern out there, this book will cover it. It will also give you basic formulas of the oscillators or the studies that it discusses, what they denote, how to use that particular oscillator, and what it implies to you as a technical analyst and a trader. I now come to the final book, which is truly a semi-coffee table book, as you can see from the size itself, The Bible of Option Strategies by Guy Cohen. If at all you aspire to be an options trader, which I'm sure in the Indian context, I get a lot of inquiries from friends and social media contacts about how to trade options better, you can't ignore this book. It's a must-have in your trading library. Written by Guy Cohen, published by Financial Times and Pearson Prentice Hall Publications, this extremely well-written book has very high-grade paper, and this book will basically in 8 parts teach you everything that you need to know about options trading. I bought this book for $49.95 more than 10 years ago. I'm sure the price would have changed, and like I said, you can try these books on Alibris and Abe Books or even Amazon Marketplace in the second hand. Of course, provided it's very clearly mentioned that the book is in mint condition, which means no scribbling, no writing or underlining, highlighting, etc., or bending of pages. All that is specifically mentioned on these websites. So these are 5 books which I highly recommend for traders. And before I sign off, this book that I wrote in 2009, published by CNBC TV 18, A Trader's Guide to Indian Commodities Market, which is recognized and sponsored by the NCDEX, the National Commodities and Derivatives Exchange, which basically talks everything that there is about commodity markets in India. And this book, my second book, Fast Profits by Vijay Bambwani, published in December 2019. It's doing fairly well and it's flying off the shelf like hotcakes in spite of the lockdown. So friends, do let me know in the comment section what you think about my choice of books, and I promise you I'm going to unravel more and more names and book reviews of books that I have in my library, and I assure you my library is more than adequately stocked with books that will make you master traders. Coming up on your screen are my social media contact coordinates. I would love it if you'd connect with me on social media. I put in a lot of statistical and technical stuff Monday to Friday, post-market, late in the evenings, that will help you become better traders. I give you leads about where markets are headed with tools and tricks that I've devised myself in-house in my statistical programs, and I would love to have conversations going with you. I assure you there are more videos on book reviews, tools for traders, technical analysis, tips and tricks, what kind of trading terminals suit traders the best, and what specific features you should look for in a trading terminal or your broker's trading portal. Goodbye for now. Till we meet again in my next video, do take very good care of your trades and investments. Vijay Bambwani signing off for now. Do feel free to recommend my video to your family and friends, and the comment section. I would love to hear from you. Thank you. Bye-bye.